Today I am finally going to be taking down all of my summer decorations, which is basically just my American flags. I have them like spread out throughout all over in my living room, dining room, and kitchen. And so that's going to leave some holes, and we're going to fill in some new decor in those spaces. So I guess today's video is going to be undecorating for summer and then decorating in that in-between stage between now and fall. I'm trying to wait until the first day of fall to decorate, so at least for fall. So let's go ahead and start taking some stuff down. Everything that I pulled off of the shelves and off of the walls. So it's not a ton of stuff, but it's enough that it's gonna make a hole, and I'm gonna have to add some new things. So I'm gonna put these away, the flag items, and like this is definitely 4th of July, Memorial Day, so I'm gonna put that in a bin. But like these books, sometimes I will use like the white and red at Christmas time or like for Valentine's Day. And then I will use like this lantern and then this gas lantern, like the red probably at Christmas time. And then I'll just use this throughout the year sometimes too. So I'm putting them away for now, and I'll just put them in my decor closet. But these things I'm gonna put in a bin. So I thought about just decorating just like an in-between seasons on my hutch, but it is so close to fall, like literally just a couple weeks away. So I decided to just go ahead and pull out my fall decor. I don't have a whole lot. I have one bucket that I keep in our garage. And so I also have just a few other just like random things that have fall colors but aren't necessarily fall specific decorations. So it's just like brown and orange and yellow type items that like little knickknacks and things. So I pulled all of those out as well, and I put them up on my kitchen counter on my island, and I'm loving the look of the orange and yellow and the browns. It just makes me have all the fall feels right now. So, but the problem is that last year, the only place that I had to decorate really for fall was my 2 shelves in the living room, and then just like a couple of random places, like in the kitchen, maybe on the countertop, or something, you know, like a flower, like a basket that I would just put some extra leaves in or things like that. But this year, I don't only have my 2 shelves in the living room, I also have my hutch, and then I also have the shelf in the kitchen. So I don't think I have enough fall decorations. So, you know, I think I'm gonna have to go shopping and look for some items. I'm gonna be keeping my eye out at when I go to like thrift stores and antique stores to see if I can find some deals. If not, then I may end up going like to Dollar Tree or Hobby Lobby and seeing what they have. But for now, I'm gonna just go ahead and take all of the dishes and things off of this hutch. I'm gonna dust it down really well. And the only things that I want to replace up there are or put back, I should say, are my dishes. All the decor things, the basket, the picture frame, the plants, those can all come down. The dishes are gonna go back, and then everything else I'm just gonna kind of style and add in all of my fall touches. So let's go ahead and do all of that. I'm really excited. These these shelves definitely need dusted. I tried to dust around them, around the dishes and things when I could, but you can definitely see dust. So I'm gonna get all of that taken care of right now. And then also, as I was taking that off, all that stuff off, here it is, all on the table. But I found this little crate thing at a antique store not too long ago, and I bought it to put these pencils and pens in for homeschool. But I was just thinking, how pretty would this be with like a fall, just like fall leaves and flowers and maybe like a couple pumpkin picks in this? How pretty would that be? So I don't know, probably not today, but at some point I will probably do that, and I think that would be really pretty. And then I'll have to figure out something else for their pens and pencils. Okay, so I'm gonna start by putting back the dishes that I know I want back there, along with, I just wanna make sure that like in the center, there's always something kind of just centering every shelf. So I have a pumpkin that I am going to put up here for one of the centerpieces, and then just some platters that I have. So I might rearrange a little bit. We'll just kind of see how this goes. Usually whenever I decorate, I try it out a few different ways. So you'll probably see me moving things around. Also, I'm going to keep these flowers. These are my, what are they called? Oh goodness. Black-eyed Susans. Black-eyed Susans from my yard. And I had cut them off when they were fresh, and I just put them in this little bowl of water on my shelf, and then they ended up drying out. And I just think they're so pretty. They've kept their color, and it just looks very fallish to me. I love this little touch, and adding the yellow. I like to add yellow in the fall to my decor. So anyways, I'm gonna put these back up there too. I have these tea towels. They were my grandmother's, and they have a different day of like for the whole week. It's like, so Sunday through Saturday, and there's 7 of them. And I just think they're so pretty. And I had rolled them up, or rolled this one up and put it in that bowl. But I think I'm probably maybe gonna add some either leaves or some pumpkins just for fall to that bowl instead of the tea towel. We'll see. All right, so I have the dishes back up there. I also added the pumpkin on the top for now. I don't know if it's staying there or not, but we'll see. And then I wanted to add this basket for my kids' Bibles, just so there's one spot for them. They use them every day for school. And then also I put this blue basket back. I did not put the pens and pencils there. I put them underneath where I put all of my homeschool supplies. I did a video on that here just recently, so if you want to see how I organize my homeschool stuff, you can. But I'm probably gonna fill that with fall things. I just think that'll be so pretty. So now I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of my decor. My grandmother had a collection of these dishes. I forget what they're called. I know there's a special name for them, and a lot of people really collect them, but she had a huge collection, and this is one of the pieces that was hers. And she, of course, my mom had it after my grandma had passed, and it was in my mom's china cabinet. And about a month before my mother passed, she had asked if I wanted anything from her china cabinet, and this was one of the items that was in there, and I said, well, I really love this cake stand, and she said I could have it. So that makes it even more special to me. But I'm definitely going to be putting this up here somewhere along with this candy dish as well. This was also my grandmother's, and I just remember as a child, like, always going to her house and looking in here for candy. That was always just a big memory from her place. So I'm definitely going to be adding these two things up here as well. And of course, now all the fall things. So let's get going. Okay, so on this cake platter, I added this little twine pumpkin that I made last year and a couple of clocks that have gold in them. And so I tend to bring out the gold pieces in the fall. And then these books, again, just have fall colors to them. So I added that up there, or on there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and create a little centerpiece right here. Okay, so I'm gonna use this crate and fill it with some of these fall things that I have. I put a little bag at the bottom. Hopefully it won't show too much, but just to kind of hold the things in there and lift them up a little bit. So I've got yellow leaves, I've got some orange leaves, and then a couple of just like pick things that I have. So I'm gonna start filling this up. Okay, so now for this top shelf on the Hutch, I am going to add some height by putting this frame back up there. It was there before, and I'm going to put that in the center, and then I'm going to put that pumpkin, this one down here, in front of it. Okay, so I've had a couple of different ideas of what I want to do for this top. I thought about putting a basket back up there and just kind of getting some new fall floral to put in it and kind of have it spilling over. But I just don't want to have to go and buy something at this moment. So for now, at least, I'm going to put some jars up there with some of the other greenery and just florals that I have for fall. So these blue mason jars I've had for a long time, but these brown bottles were actually ones that we had gotten from Root Beer. We had just purchased like a 4-pack of sodas, and I thought they were such a pretty brown color and were perfect for fall, so I saved them and I used them to decorate with fall. So you don't have to go and buy, you know, a bunch of new things that are just specific for fall. You can totally use just the colors of fall in your decorations. This is where we are at for now, and I would love to get like some smaller pumpkins and maybe fill this bowl with some pumpkins and then put a couple here or there. If I don't find any, I may just make some more of these little twine pumpkins and add them to the shelves. But so far, I'm really liking it. I think this is where we're gonna stop for now. And it's not too much over the top, but it is definitely fall. So thanks for joining me in today's video.